soon as I hop up, blood got scripts, so told him to hit the back up. Rock up. One up top body is one of them not to rock up. Attention, my nigga, don't put the rock up. You ain't got a chance at the league if niggas locked up. What you gonna become when the second come tell your top up? What you gonna become when you facing attempted hours, None of them niggas don't hold your brother down. It's highly respected when you don't make a sale. Field trip to the necklace, you ever fuck around. Dumb it down is what my nana taught me. These niggas playing like they ain't knowing what this nana holding and it's loaded. Gang on it. I die behind mines, I've been planning on it. Yeah. Welcome back to the Homies Tribune. Of course, it's me, Gam, as your host. And talking to the homies. And if you have tuned in, if you haven't tuned in, if you have tuned in, you already know. If you haven't tuned in, it wouldn't be right without the infamous Red Cup, okay? And don't worry about what's in my cup. It's my cup, okay? Straight up. I came on feeling Mozzie today, huh? Listen, Mozzie don't get enough credit. Mozzie is one of them artists that the music gets better and better. He don't get all the credit he deserves. Mozzie will come in here and rap some hood gangster shit. But he could really rap though. He ain't just talking. You know what I'm saying? He could really rap. If you go listen to Mozzie, it just get better and better and better. Let me tell you about the plane. Let me tell you about the asses of a Rolling Stone. Mama said you want to leave, then let that nigga go. Because them checks that we've been living on. He gets better. Listen, it's a handful of rappers that keeps getting better and better. He's one of them. And not only that, most of the artists that get better and better by each album, I ain't with the fuckery. You say you need the job done, know you're supposed to come to me. Listen, Mozzie gets better. He's not even... Most artists that do it, they super big with a... You know what I'm saying? Mozzie not super big. He should be. He should be. He known, but he ain't super known. You understand what I'm saying? Keep going. Mozzie one of them, man. Yeah, I had to take this time out to show y'all. Mozzie really one of them. One up top Aki. We don't do no boxing. We gonna one up top him. Got him pop locking. Listen, if you haven't heard Mozzie, man, go check out Mozzie. If you haven't, shame on you. You know what I'm saying? Mozzie, one of them artists, man. Not just for NorCal, but or just from California. Mozzie, one of them artists that worldwide should be known. Yeah. You gotta excuse me. I just went to the dentist yesterday. But you see my dedication though. I just went to the dentist yesterday, but I'm in here doing a podcast. You see my dedication though. So you gotta forgive me if I'm in here talking like 50. You know, my jaw still hurts from the surgery or whatever. But we're doing what we gotta do, you know. Okay. Mental health. Let me ask y'all something. Is mental health for everybody else except black men? Cause that's how it feels, especially as a black man. As a black man, that's what it feels like. I just talked to my homie yesterday, and it was like, he dealing with a lot, you know what I'm saying? And it's like no outlets for us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else could use mental health except us. You know, for us, it's shake it off. You know, oh, ain't nothing wrong with you. You okay? You know, and it's the little things that people don't think about. It's a lot of us that have more death than a war veteran in our lives. Yeah, listen, I'm gonna repeat that again. It's a lot of us that have more death in our lives than a war veteran. That's crazy. It's crazy. Yes, it's crazy. It's some of us that don't have the job or the income that they want. Imagine that at the pressure for a man, just a man, period, when you can't provide. Just imagine that. Imagine when you grow up and you're not taught to yeah, express yourself, you know, say what you feeling. Imagine these things. Just imagine these things. Go listen. I challenge you if you know a black male, go talk to him, go holler at him. Go see what he dealing with. Not listen, not all, but it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Like when you think of the manliest, like that got to be the alpha male. It's always listen. It's always a black male. It's always a black male. Just imagine what he dealing with. You know, can't really talk to nobody because everybody expecting you to be the strong one. You know, these little things start adding up. I'm gonna say to any black male out there, yeah, man, if you can't holler at nobody, make sure you find an outlet. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it is. Everybody need a device. I don't care. It might be playing games. It might be going to. I'm gonna put put some shots up. I want to go throw the football, man. I don't know. I'm gonna go treat myself to a dinner. Yeah, yeah. Listen, you got to do these things to make sure that you good. Yes, this is why a lot of us go in there and crash out. Like real talk. Niggas don't be having nobody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Um, Especially in a time like this where it's what have you done for me lately? What can you do for me? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't call and check on the homie. I try to make it, I try to make, I don't want to say try because try is halfway failing. Every Tuesday, I tap in with the homies, you know, just what's up? You know, I don't want nothing from you. I don't need nothing from you. I'm just tapping in. You good, my boy? Okay, for surely. I'm just listen, I'm just tapping in. That's it. I hope all is well, Brody. That's it. Tap in with the homies, man. Make sure they good. But it's just, as my homie was talking to me, it was just like, damn, damn, man. Everybody get a mental health break except us. You know, everybody get a mental day except us. So I would say to all the black males out there, man, make sure your mental health is there. Yeah, 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 yeah. Make sure, look in the mirror, make sure number one is good, man. Look in the mirror, make sure number one is good. You know, because you got to be there for everybody else, and nobody ain't really there for us. So if that's the case, if you're in that situation, make sure you good. You take some time to yourself. You know, fucking somebody at work that you got to hear from you don't like. You know what I'm saying? No peace in your home. Uh, you dealing with all your girlfriend, your wife problems. Ain't nobody said, but how you doing? But how you doing, dog? Come on, man. Go check on your mental health, man. Go check on your goddamn homie. Period. I'm gonna move on. Tank versus Frank. I hope on Saturday Frank fights a better physical fight than the mental fight. Because the mental fight, boy, you have completely lost. Completely. Tank is he's making you look bad. He's making you look like an amateur, just mentally, with the little games he playing with you. You would think Frank never been here before. The little things he doing to you. Frank can't he get up there in front of the press conference and he can't talk. He not savvy with them words. The Tank is just right now he better at talking shit and playing the mind games. If that was the fight, it's a landslider. If it's the judges they was judging, all three judges going Tank right now. Period. It's looking terrible, man. Listen. Somebody should have put him in a talking shit class because the boy he just repeating everything Tank saying. He don't got nothing to say, man. But the fight is finally here. We 2 days away. They fight Saturday. The whole card gonna be loaded. The whole card is about to be. I would say tune in early because you gonna watch from top to bottom. Will be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Benavidez fight, but this Tank and Frank fight. I hope Frank. Listen, I think Tank gonna win, but at the same time, the way Frank is acting, I don't know if it's part of his little gimmick where he just kind of like I'm a act, I'm just gonna let you talk, and it's just like okay, all right, watch when that fight. Okay, watch when that fight happen. I hope it's that because right now it's looking terrible, man. Earl, help your man's out, man. But listen, take him to the hood, let him hang around the homies, and just just let him hear the talking shit. Because people think it's just when they just talking shit, whatever. It is, but at the same time, it's mental games. It start adding up on you where it's like, you know, motherfuckers start gaining confidence, start feeling themselves like, yeah, I really could beat him. I know I can. That boy's scared. He's shaking in his boots. Tank been playing mind games with this boy since day one, since they signed the contract, man. If you don't know, go tune in Saturday. Tank and Frank, they about to go at it. It's about to be a hell of a fight. But everybody that's fighting that night is about to be a good fight, man. I think Prime Video, if you got that, it's gonna be free on there. I have that, so I'm in there. But if you haven't, it's get the fight. That's what. Listen, watch the fight. It's gonna be one of them fights. Same way you tune into the MMA fights. It's about to be one of them fights. You want to see this one? You want to see this one? Let's move right along because now it's time to get serious. Okay. Mavs. Mavs and the Celtics last night. Oh man. Oh my God, y'all. Y'all know it's serious when these come on, okay? Let's get some grades in here. Last night, Celtics 106, Mavs 99. Let's get it to the grades. Jason Tatum, 42 minutes, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 31 points. A. Jaylen Brown, 41 minutes, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 30 points. A. Al Horford, 37 minutes, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 8 points. I'm gonna give Al Horford a C plus because nobody never really talks about Al doing it at the age that he's doing it. Yes, yes. He's right up there with LeBron James as far as age, y'all. Jrue Holiday, 42 minutes, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 9 points. I'm gonna give him a C plus. Jrue Holiday has been playing phenomenal this whole series, man. He's really been. He's really one of the last true point guards left. He's balling. I got to give it to him. Number 9, White, 42 minutes, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 16 points. I got to give him an A as well. I have to. And the reason why is because he's been playing phenomenal this whole series, really. His defense has been immaculate. He's been coming through big with a lot of big blocks. A lot of big blocks. His tenacity is there. Hauser, number 30, 14 points. 14 minutes, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 9 points. I'm giving him a C plus as well. Why? Because he's coming in off them little minutes that he's playing and he's balling out. Plain and simple. Now let's get into this game. They just really have the Mavs number. I don't think it's going to be a sweep. I think they're going to do it in 5. Me personally, I think they're going to do it in 5. It's like that though when you only have production from Luka and Kyrie. Kyrie was I can't really say he was balling last night. He had a pretty good game, but it wasn't just it didn't flow. It didn't flow. I seen Kyrie have better games. I think he had 20, 27, 30 points last night, something like that. But it just wasn't to me, it wasn't a pretty. Let's see. He had 35 actually. It just wasn't a pretty 35. It was a tough 35. A lot of shots that he missed. He usually make. It was tough. They need more role players to step up. And Luka, the boy defense is terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. I can't stress that enough. When I was telling people that Anthony Edwards is better than Luka, people thought I was crazy. Listen, Anthony Edwards could guard him. He can't guard him, though. He can't guard Ant, though. If they went out there and played one-on-one, Ant will cook him. Cook him. Cook. But one thing I will say, this Mavs team that I'm seeing right now is not the same Mavs team that was playing Minnesota. I knew they would go do this too. I knew this was gonna happen where they played their best game when they played Minnesota. Now, PJ Washington was out there having 16-point, 20-point games against Minnesota. Now you're nowhere to be found, boy. You're nowhere, PJ. Green, you're nowhere. Galfer, where are you? Lively, you haven't caught one alley-oop. Please. You have maybe one dunk this whole series. I knew y'all was going to do this, though. I knew y'all was going to do this. Play y'all best games with Minnesota, and now y'all get to the show, and y'all not even showing up. I think Celtics going to pull it off in 5. I think I give the Mavs, I give them one game. And it was just terrible. Luka getting fouled out. It was terrible. It was just terrible. Listen, it was terrible. But I also want to see Tatum get one. You know what I'm saying? I feel they come so far every year and then they lose, and it's always disappointing. You know what I mean? So I do want to see him get one. Him and Brown. Listen, thank you for tuning in to the Homies Tribune. I'm always gonna hit y'all with all the topics. From relationship to hip hop to rap. I talk politics. Listen, if it's something you want me to talk about, all you gotta do is comment. Just comment. Yeah, I would like for you to touch on this, Mike. No problem. We talk about everything from under the sun. You need a relationship advice, let me know. But again, like, comment, subscribe. Me, Gam, the Homies Tribune, and of course the infamous Red Cup, and we signing off. Peace.